Hey, I got a couple basic questions. So, if all men are created equal, then what about women? And what is it to be created? If there's only one being ever that was created, and that's me, everyone else was born, then is the creation subject to all those previously, or is it free to do as it pleases? But then we find that those in business, that the higher they go up the business ladder, as soon as they can lean on the system and on the people below them, then the whole thing behind it is they cut corners for their own advantage. Sorry, I got interrupted. And then also comes in that if all are created equal, then why do presidents get to pardon their children, but they can't raise anybody up? They have to raise everybody up based upon a broken status thing where everybody's paid and bought off, and so that they can have the people that they want in the positions that they want, and they can pardon whoever they choose, but they can't just give credit where it's due and pay for damages and injustices against the very one that they called. If Lady Liberty is the one that stands strong, and then why is everything ran by men? And men are created equal, but women are created what? Greater than? Unequal. They're too contained. They don't get a say. And what about the person that was created, that was bound by magic to come and serve as their Columbia, to raise men up when men have already taken the raise for themselves and bound themselves together in order to run the world separately as the eternal and universal woman, when they imprisoned God as the divine feminine into a hole that was created by the Masons, those that created the Bible, the Catholic Church, and the Illuminati, all on a specific day for a specific purpose, in order to create the Christ being, so that he could be born and to imprison the Sophia soul, the feminine of the world within him, so that they can rule everything from upon him and not give him any credit. So in this country, whatever a country is, every bit of this country is owned by Britain, from the floorboards to the skylights to all of it. Whenever you go to court, the reason why there's that wooden part that you pass is because once you cross over into the legal jurisdiction of it, then now you're in England. Now you're in a ship serving your sentence for England. The Bible was created by England, so that all souls may serve the one that created that book to manifest Jesus to come, because he had never been here before, and that's a bald-faced lie. All the proof is in the book and in the history since the beginning of the world. And the Federal Reserve, who owns that? Who owns Washington, D.C.? Who owns the Freemasons? The British monarch. And so what's this about people being created equal, and about men being separated from women, and about created beings over those born? And if anyone was born with the full rights intact to hold the throne of the being, it would be me. And that's without doubt, the world over, every test that there ever could be taken has made that true. By all the words of those previously, they call themselves under the Holy Spirit. But only Jesus comes with the Holy Spirit intact, and the masculine and the feminine tied into one being. And he had his own free will and created himself, even though he was created, in a sense, by all the powers to be previously, but only to imprison him, so that they could use everything to their advantage, which they were always doing from the beginning. Like business. As soon as somebody owns a business, then everything is about cutting corners and about cheating things in order to have more and more advantage. Once they don't have to sit at the desk anymore, then they want to undercut that person's pay. They want to make deals with taxes. They want to move their debt around so that they can have more, and that the people that serve them, that actually have their bodies on the line, and families or whatever, stay under the thumb of the oligarchy, which is the system that is in place and has been since before the creation of the United States.